All right. It's like the only person that can give me the freestyle, yo.
It's crazy, man. We here.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, no. Ooh, ooh, no. Oh, yo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. It's Vedo, baby. Yeah. Swaggy Sie and me. Them hundreds in my pocket, yeah, on me. Yeah. Yo, home proud everything you see. And I got the money in the total me. Ooh, look. I got that top down, riding the city right now. Yeah, right now. I don't know.
We got it though. We got it though, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Nah,
you heard it, and I can't believe I got it exclusively, man.
Yeah, man. You know, that's something I be. That's how. That was crazy. That's how I actually do all my songs in the studio. I start with
like that,
freestyling melodies, like just going crazy. And I'm sure a lot of writers do the same. But for me, it's just kind of like I close my eyes and just bop with it. And when I'm done with the melody, then I go back
and fill it in,
fill everything in. And surprisingly, man, those some of the best songs come out like that.
Absolutely.
And they get done in like 20 minutes.
Absolutely.
25 minutes. Yeah.
So let's tell them what's going on right now, man. We are in Brooklyn, New York City. This is another episode of the Encore. I am Swaggy Sie, and if you don't hear it, hopefully you are familiar right now, man, because I just got the stamp. But once you hear that, it's Vedo, baby.
It's Vedo, baby.
Come on. Wait, why you change your voice, your face, you rubbed your hands?
Yeah, you know, certain songs, certain settings calls for it's Vedo, baby. It's Vedo, baby. It's Vedo, baby. You know, like it's different. It's different, you know.
Yeah.
And that's something I've been stamping for a long time, man. And when people hear that, they go crazy.
Vedo done got sexy on us
Come
right
on,
now, man.
You know, got
I'm
the
excited.
Shades on, got the waves going. Come on, baby.
Singer, songwriter, award-winning musician, man. I'm so glad to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I feel like the theme for this season of the Encore is friends and family.
Absolutely.
And you, I consider, you know, a friend and a family member in this industry game. Like, it's not a lot of people who I'll be like, yo, I can do this with, man. Like, who I've been able to connect with on some real organic shit over time.
No, man, it's just simple for me, man. When we first met, it was just always genuine. It was love, it was respect. And every time we meet, it's always the same. You know how people change up. They change up when their status go up. They change up when they get the new job, the new position. You know, like people just change. And I think that for you, you always stay the same.
I can say that for you too, though, bro.
Well, thank you.
It's mutual. It's mutual, man.
Much love.
But what I will say is that every time I see you, there's something new.
Yeah.
There's something that you know, new in a good way. There's something. There's a level up. To life, to work, to you know, personal life, whatever that may be, man. It's always superseding the last time that I saw you.
Yeah, man, and you know, be honest, in between those times, you see people, and you see them on another level. Please do understand. There was some space in between where niggas had to fight to get that level up that you see now. But it's a blessing. We are my team, myself, my family. We're all blessed to be in the position we're in. And you know, I have to give it all to God, man.
Man, you got a new album.
That's a new album, yeah.
I mean, you've been in this relationship, but you got a new wife.
Yeah, new wife.
Wife changes.
Wifey.
That changes everything just a little bit, man. Like just enough. You know what I mean? New money.
Yeah.
New beginnings.
New beginnings.
There's a lot to celebrate, man. So let's talk about it because I remember that one of the first conversations that we had. You told me, Swaggy, I'm planning the wedding.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, I opened up my phone on Valentine's Day and Vedo is trending all across social media in this beautiful red and white wedding, man. Take me back to that day and how you were feeling.
Oh man, you know, it's crazy when we talked about when I was planning the wedding for Valentine's Day. I ain't gonna lie to you, man, like it was one of them ones where a nigga had to kind of like sit back and reflect on like, yo, this is really the step we taking.
Yeah.
I have, you know, Vedo had to have a conversation with Vedo and ask Vedo, is he really ready for this? Because that's it. That's all in. And I had a conversation and then it was like, yeah, nigga, yeah, it's that time. You know, it's that time. Planning it was a breeze. I think for me, my wife and I, we didn't want to be too traditional. I think going traditional, it sets too many boundaries and too many parameters when it comes to, you know, weddings and things like that. And I feel like nothing about God is traditional. God is extraordinary.
People argue the opposite though.
Yeah,
you have to be very, very traditional. You know what I mean?
But that's why you see these pastors we got now. They're not traditional. But guess what they're doing? You got younger people going to church now.
Right.
You got people who never thought about sitting in a church and listening to God's word. But because we have pastors that are non-traditional and using what we have today to get the youth, now we got more of the youth going to church.
Yeah.
So being, non-traditional is not always a bad thing. And if you want to be traditional, please do. But do not put that on us.
On us.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel bad taking a sip right now during this
even Jesus drank some wine.
They gonna take me out for that one.
Nah, you good. But to piggyback, it wasn't traditional. I told my wife, I said, hey, whatever you want to do, let's do it. Mm-hmm. Don't think about what other people are gonna think.
Yeah.
And
you went on a boat.
Yeah. She was crazy. We were gonna have a destination wedding, like a real travel, get on the plane type joint. And I was like, nah, I don't think I want to. I think it'd be easier for people to at least get to another state within the United States. Okay. That's easier for them. And she started sending me venues. I'm like, cool. Beautiful venues too, by the way. I'm talking about wine orchards, all that stuff there. And then she sent me the mega yacht in Miami. I seen it. I'm like, whew. I said, that's us. I said, that's us right there. That's how we gotta come. She like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then we pushed through. The folks said they wanted 180,000.
Hold on, how much?
The folks said they wanted 180 of that money. I said, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We go, But what I did know is we had our wedding planner. She was like, no, you never ever do that. Let me talk to him. Chopped it in half. Bam. I'm like, all right, bet.
So where did that first number come from?
Just random. That's the number they give people when you just see it online and you try to book online inquire. So they trying to run the tab all the way up. Okay. And when you got a relationship, they're like, oh nah, these clients, these are my clients. They got the paper. Right. We ain't doing that to them. So that's kind of what it was. And man, I told wifey, run wild. Do what you want to do.
Okay, so can we break it down by category a little bit? Mm-hmm. Is that cool?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I think people know that weddings cost a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah.
But until the numbers start rolling out, then I'd be like, God damn.
Yeah, it was a pretty penny, I think. Yeah, but it's a once in a lifetime thing.
It is. Hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not for you, but I'm saying for others.
Hopefully. For me, it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. That ain't happening again. We gonna be at the courtroom. Lord forbid that ever happen. We in the courtroom, gang. Sweetheart.
I'm getting that back.
Sweetheart, my bad. Hey, you should have been here first.
Yeah, man. We done set you up, man. Okay, so let's do it. So venue, we chopped it in half. Mm-hmm. Chopped it in half. So that's at like 90. 90. Okay. Yep. Then you got flowers. There's a lot of flowers.
Yeah, flowers were about roughly 87,000 for the flower. For the floor. Yeah, the floor was 87.
Okay, then you have cost per person.
Cost per person, that was probably like, if I'm mistaken, like 175, 200.
And we had like 300 guests.
Yeah. Yeah. So
175 times 300. We're gonna come back on that.
Yeah, we're gonna come back on that.
We're gonna come back on that number. 175 times 300.
So that's 175 times 300.
Okay.
Then we had all the food. All the food was catered. That was like I think like 30K for all the food.
52?
So yeah, 30. So that's about right. That's about right. All the food. I wish I had a rundown in front of me. Then we had the dress.
Yeah, the dress.
The dress was about
the outfits, the dresses.
Yeah, but dead ass though. Like my tux, that shit was probably like 2,000, literally.
That's still like I mean, you got money, so
No, but when I say that, people like, yeah, the tux was nice. Oh, that shit was cold. Dude, that shit cost $2,000.
Right. I mean, yeah, people could easily drop 10 bands on the tux.
You feel me? So but then you shift over to wifey shit.
Okay, that's where we made up.
Wifey shit, like they want, 40 piece for the reception dress. They want another goddamn, 55 for the wedding dress. hair and makeup, ran a nigga about 25. Like, so man, listen.
What? So we got 90.
Then I had Travis Porter pull up, paid them. I paid them actually. It was about I think I paid them like 30. Paid them like 30 to come through and perform. That was super dope. Of course, DJ, that's family. The DJ, he was like, you know, DJ Wayne and this thing. Shout out to him. He came in and showed some love.
Absolutely.
Man, when it's all said and done, I'm not gonna hold you. Oh yeah, the rooms, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Playing, yeah. So when it was all said and done, we definitely spent about
half.
Yeah, half, a little more than half.
A little more than half.
Yeah, close to 6 on the wedding.
$600K on the wedding.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just blessed to be able to do it.
Absolutely.
I told her, listen, we sitting our motherfucking ass down. We gonna sit the fuck down.
After this honeymoon, you're done.
And then honeymoon was about another 60 for the honeymoon. 60K for the honeymoon. We went to Dubai, then we went to South Africa.
Yo, so. it's Vedo baby all year long.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
It's Vedo baby all year long.
And she about to give me another baby too. All this damn money I just spent.
Is she though?
She about to.
Oh my
she ain't
goodness.
Pregnant, though.
Okay.
I'm shooting the club up. When she watched this, I'm shooting the club up.
You see what we got, man?
Come on now.
I'm sending Vedo home the right way, man.
Nah, facts. But yeah.
Yo.
For me though, it wasn't about the cost, man. It was the experience. I think that everybody that came experienced the love that me and her have. And anybody that know us, man, we love to do that. Like even when we throw parties back home, like parties, it's an experience. Yeah. It's a whole theme. It's this and that. That's just what we do. So it's like we can't half step on our wedding when we go full-fledged on some bullshit.
Yeah, house party.
On a house.
On a house party, we going crazy. Yeah.
You know, so I felt like that was one thing that, you know, if I could give her anything, she's giving me so much from, you know, just love and shoulder to lean on, just somebody to talk to, a daughter, beautiful 4-year-old daughter.
Absolutely.
I'm like, yo, like this doesn't even crack the tip of the surface, you know, giving her this wedding. This is the beginning.
So real, man.
You know, so.
It's a breath of fresh air hearing men.
Yeah.
You know, like yourself talk like that. Because we don't get that much on the internet no more. Why is that? I
mean, niggas afraid of being laughed at. And being called.
It's weird, no?
Yeah, I mean, you know what, bro? Like niggas just gotta get in touch with their feminine side. Pause.
Yeah, like, no, but that's really what it is. It's feelings.
Man. Like it's feelings. Like nigga, you love somebody. Nigga, show it. Talk about it.
Stop
Let
being
them know
weird.
that.
Like,
you know, it's cool. Like it's really cool. It's actually lame for you not to be that type of person. Vulnerable. Yeah. It's actually like, nigga, who you trying to be hard for? Like if you want to go to prison. You like, nigga, you not.
You definitely gonna be vulnerable in that shit.
Yeah, like we ain't trying to see all that tough shit out here. All right, cool, nigga. Like, it's nigga. I go to parties and I kick it with motherfuckers who got girls, who got relationships, who got who got bonds with their kids and things like that. I ain't trying to kick it with nobody who ain't got nothing to lose.
Well, how important is that to you, having people around you who are like-minded in that way as it pertains to relationships and shit? Because when you're out here, I've hung out with the rappers. I've been in everything. I've hung out with everybody. And it's easy. It's a lot of women around. There's a lot of bodies around. So how important is it, like I said, for you to just have that?
It's extremely important, man. It's up there with having a good lawyer. Yeah, it's up there with having a good lawyer. No, it's dead ass.
Dead ass, the company you keep. Though.
Yeah, because a lawyer gonna stop you from signing them bad deals and fucking your life up. But a real nigga that's on your team, that's fucking with you, he want to see you win, he want to see your family prosper, he gonna be like, hey, yo, you tripping. Fuck no, hell no, nigga, we not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, and you need somebody like that, because you got in these clubs in this nightlife, and you get saucy, nigga, you start, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shorty got that, hit you with the 1-2, you got to hit the, what you mean? Now? You want to do it now? You know what I'm saying? So you got to have those people that pull you back out that fire, like, nah, bro, you got too much to lose. You know, and from the standpoint of losing your family, losing, you know, whatever you got going on, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not worth it.
Shit's not worth it. Shit's not worth it at all.
And Ro, shout out to my manager, Ro one of them niggas. He like, hey, bro, hey, shout out, man, hey, shout out, hell no, shout out. You know, you from Atlanta.
I love you some Ro, man.
So he like dead serious about that shit, man. And people would think that, you know, he's not, but he's super, super like on that shit. Like, we ain't doing that.
Yeah. And Ro's a real one too when it comes to you musically.
Absolutely.
He'll tell you like,
nah,
do that shit again.
That ain't it, gang.
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. How important was it when you put out this new album? Let's talk about it, man. Next Chapter.
Yeah.
Congratulations, 8th studio album.
Yeah, 8th studio album. I've been around 8 fucking albums.
I was about to say, he's so seasoned in this game, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Nah, it was beautiful, man. You know, I had a run last year where I dropped 2 albums in one year.
Right.
And you know, Next Chapter is literally what it says. It's the next chapter in my life. Mm-hmm. I'm married now. This is my 8th album. You know, I'm still flourishing, still blessed and doing my thing. This next chapter for me is just easy sailing. Mm. You know, we're gonna do a lot of work. We're gonna work hard and we're gonna enjoy it. Yeah. You know, we get like that's the chapter for me. This was actually my last project over at Empire. Shout out to the Empire family. Yeah. Gazi, Nima, Tina, Bobby, all them guys, man. But you know, they've been with me for a while, for the last few years, and it's been nothing but love over there. But that was my last album there, and I wanted to give them something good. I wanted to get the fans something good. I wanted to leave them with something dope, just to show my gratitude. Like, appreciate y'all. Right. But this next chapter is something. It's something. We need something bigger. Yeah. We need something. You know, a level up. Okay. Yeah. You know.
So you felt like it was time. Yeah. It was time to like kind of close that door and move on. So right now, technically speaking, Vedo is fully 100%, independent.
100% independent. Yep.
So what is it like right now, and even before though, because you were doing a lot of this shit on your own.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Despite no shade to anybody, despite any situation you had, any deal that you had. Right. Well, what is it like for you, maintaining that and maintaining your artistry and doing it independently?
It's extremely important to me because that's music for me is the blood in my veins, and being creative is the heartbeat. So. You take the creativity away, you take the ownership away. What am I working for? And it's like for me to maintain that level of independence and being able to call the shots. Don't get me wrong, I don't know everything. I don't have everything figured out. But please afford me the opportunity to make my own decisions. Include you in it. Right. You can advise.
Absolutely.
Do that. You can advise me for sure. But let me do this. And I think that's one of the biggest things that has given me my success. I've done it on my own, on my own time. I want to release an album. If I'm feeling, I got the itch, pause, I drop the album. Right. Right. I'm just going, and I think that's been a beautiful thing because I'm a creator every day in the studio. I got something to say.
We see it. We're gonna talk about it, man, because you've been going nonstop. But with Next Chapter, I realize you have so many different subject matters, all in the same, but different to subtle differences. Yeah, that's what I would say. And I think that is something that's always been consistent in your music. But that one particular record, I would say, Spin the Block.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was a double entendre on my end too, because it was like I want to spin the block on you. I want to spend some money on you. I want to spend some time with you. Whatever you take from that record, like you can't be wrong. Yeah, because it's like I was literally saying all those things in that one phrase, spin on you. Right. Yeah, and it's a dope record. It's a record for the strip club. It's a record to ride with the top down. It's a record.
Absolutely.
It's a record to play with your lady. You want to just see her dance for you. Whatever the case is, like it's a record for every occasion. The Next Chapter is too.
Yeah, I feel like you had said your wife. Yeah. She spun the block on you, or?
Yeah, she spun the block on me. Yeah. I spun the block on her too, but then I made her spin the block for making me spin the block. Yeah, I'm petty like that.
What's wrong with you, man? What? Okay, so gift and curse and spinning the block, because spinning the block can go terribly wrong as well.
Well, the gift of spinning the block is, you might have missed something the first time. Now, the curse is spinning the block on something that God was trying to get you to leave. Ooh. And you made the decision on your own. You made your earthly decision to spin the block. And now you are in turmoil. So it's red pill, blue pill type of thing.
Yeah, which one you want to take?
Which one you want to take? If you taking risks, cool, but you know why you should and should not spin a block on somebody. So that little conscience, that little voice in your head, right? Listen to it.
You better be careful. You better be careful.
You might have missed something on the first time, man, which is like, you know, a wife. You know, a beautiful family.
They don't know.
You don't know. Sometimes you out here young, you know, moving around, doing your thing, you might have missed something.
Yeah.
So you spin the block and see what you missed, and damn, this one I missed. I missed a wife. You know,
they don't be knowing though. They don't really want it. They don't. It's like, you know, they're not really too pressed. They think that they always think that there's more outside. You know, like it's something better.
It's the same.
Like,
it's the same. It's the same shit.
The grass is greener.
They just got on different. They just got on different clothes. It's the same shit.
The next Fashion Nova fit, man.
It's the same shit.
They shit was on page 1. That shit's on page 2.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying, bro. I'm telling you. Like, that's for me. That's what it was. I'm like, yo, hold on, wait. You mean to tell me I got a shorty that's beautiful, great mother, great cook, great listener, therapist, everything. And then I go over here, I'm like, nah, hold on, y'all twins? Not like, not twins, literally like,
but y'all
do the same shit.
Right.
But y'all born. I'm going back home. You know, so it's like when you figure out what, you know, what you got in this, and it's rare, in its rarity, man, it's like, it ain't worth it. Yeah. It really ain't worth it to hold the conversation to, you know, get the number and try to see what's up. It ain't worth it, man. Yeah. I had my fun. So I'm here.
Vedo in his fun days. I ain't know you back then.
Yeah, I was good. But you know, hey, we've been together 13 years though. So,
right.
You know, we met real young. I was grown but immature. Yeah. You know, she's like, nigga, let me know when you ready. I'm gonna do my thing in the meantime though. I'm like, oh, what you mean? Yeah.
That's when your heart start beating fast. You can't breathe properly.
What you mean you gonna do your thing?
What kind of thing you doing?
It's the thing grown folks do. Nah.
Yo, when I'm going through this project, man, the next chapter, one thing is that you always stay true to your sound. Mm-hmm. And but, you know, take just enough risks each and every time. Why is that important to you to stay true to who Vedo is? And especially during a time right now where I feel like musically, the shit is just all over the place.
You got to stay true to your identity. Like, when people hear a record, okay, for example, when you hear what can I look? Who has a dope an identity? All right, Bryson Tiller. Mm-hmm. You know a Bryson Tiller song when it come on. Mm-hmm. The voice is distinctive. The song, the pattern of the lyrics, the cadence. Chris Brown, same. Mm-hmm. You know, Justin Bieber, same. Like, these voices, they have an identity and they stay true to it. That's why, you know, consistency. When you're consistent at something, you have no choice but to go here with it. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a little bit or a lot. Staying consistent and true to your sound will allow you to break barriers that may seem impossible to break at first. For example, you got it. It was impossible at first to sell 3 million singles independently. Until I did it. By staying true to who I am. It's Vedo, baby. Every time you hear that, like, you know, like, you like, oh damn, oh, this nigga finna snap.
Right.
You know, it's like, so I've created that whole niche, like, yo, it's Vedo, baby. I start all my shows off like that. Mm-hmm. It's Vedo, baby, and the crowd erupts. It's like, this is a thing, like staying true to your identity, being consistent at something can only equal greatness. If you're a criminal and you're consistent, nigga, you keep getting away because you're consistent. You learn the system.
Yeah, money heist.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dead ass. Like, nigga who robbing on the regular.
No, dead ass.
Eventually, he might get jammed up, but that nigga consistent.
You consistent.
He consistent. He good at it. He good at it, you know? So, I mean, every hustle is a hustle. I mean, it ain't my hustle, but it is what it is, man. Be consistent in whatever the fuck you do.
The reason why I say that, though, is because during this time, there's so many different artists and so many different sounds, and it's very genre bending, right? Yeah. We always talk about this shit. The rappers are singing.
Right.
The singers is rapping.
Yeah.
And it kind of blended to some degree, like R&B and hip hop.
Absolutely.
So people are like, damn, where's R&B at? Right. Like, I'm an R&B girly. Like, I love me some R&B. Like, where's this shit at? So do you get offended when you hear shit like that?
Nah, because usually it's motherfuckers who people who say that shit is real people who really ain't R&B heads for real anyway. So it's like a motherfucker who don't watch basketball trying to tell you about, you know, basketball. Like, nigga, you don't even watch basketball. How you gonna tell me about basketball? Like you don't even listen to R&B. Pull your playlist up. This is what R&B you got in your phone.
Word up.
Pull up. You got all type of rap shit. You got some shit that ain't even remotely R&B. And you trying to tell me R&B is dead? So no, it don't offend me. I think that people who actually are R&B connoisseurs and R&B listeners, they know R&B ain't dead because you go search for it. You might have to search for it, but it's there. And the fact that I love the fact that that whole sentiment of R&B dead came about because guess what it did? It put us under a microscope. Now they trying to see, oh, is R&B really dead? Then you got all these niggas coming up like, oh shit, yeah, nigga, we been here. It's just that all y'all want to hear is that, you know, you want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want to hear no love making and baby, I love you and. You know, you don't want to hear that because guess what? They ain't pushing out to the masses. Right. They pushing out the rap shit and the melodic singing shit and much love to all of them. But what made it hard for us when rappers started singing.
And they ain't really singing. They using
they use melody.
Yeah,
it's melody, and that's what it was. So now we got to fight the rappers. We got to fight pop motherfuckers. R&B had its own lane. Yeah. And then niggas start swerving into the lane doing this. And they calling that R&B.
You might as well start rapping. Shit, Chris did it.
Right, exactly. Like I'm like, and what's funny though is I actually do rap though. Like I write raps for like, you know, over K-pop artists for different artists here. Like on the low, I write raps. That's what I do. I'm a lyricist. I'm a musician. I'm a writer. But it's like, damn, how would y'all feel if I came out this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Just
really snapping though.
Really snapping, like. Give us our lane back, man.
I'd like to at least hit one or two. Like,
all right, let me put all my chains on, man. Fuck it.
Put all your chains on.
Put 2 watches on.
You know what I mean? Come in with the plain Jane, do some shit real quick.
Yeah, man.
So Vedo, baby, I'm saying, for real, you was rapping?
Yeah.
Did you start rapping?
No, it's just something, I feel like if you are an artist and you are a songwriter, it's in your blood to be a rapper. Like a rapper or a singer. Like singing is an actual gift. You have to be born with the gift to sing, right? Rapping, you have to be born with the gift of cadence, melody, stand on beat, things like that. But I feel like as a singer and a writer, I think it's easy to rap. You know, you write the rap. You might not have the voice for it. Right. You might not have the swagger for it, but you can rap. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yeah, I do that. I can do that. I write raps all the time for my K-pop shit. That shit just sold millions and millions on millions. So. Yeah. This
K-pop bag is actually busting my head right now.
Different.
Because I didn't know that you were in this K-pop bag.
Oh, it's different.
So how deep does it actually go?
I will tell you this, they don't play with your money. If you say, nigga, for my song, I want 30,000, they gonna cut you a check for 30,000. Versus here in the States, you gotta wait 2 years for any type of statement, any type of payout, unless you negotiate up front. Like, listen, that producer got paid, I need to get paid too. You know, that's just been the standard. Obviously, it's going against the grain a little bit, but to say, as a writer, you know, I want to get paid up front too because that's not the norm. But you know, if you got some traction, you got some shit moving, you can call those type of plays. Right. You know, but overseas, man, it's like, let's just give us the music, whatever. Yeah. Give us 10%, you keep the rest. Like, literally.
So there's those checks keep coming.
Oh, absolutely. As long as those records, and they sell physical copies too.
Overseas?
Yeah, they sell physical copies.
They stopped doing that.
Yeah, they sell millions of physical copies. They still line up at the stores for the drop.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Vedo, the singer, and Vedo, the songwriter, is there a preference?
I would say Vedo, the singer.
Yeah.
Because I've always wanted to be an artist. Like songwriting was a way for me to pay my motherfucking bills. When I ain't had no motion at all. You know, I remember when a guy we met out in LA was like, yo, you write? I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, I write. You write K-pop? I didn't know what K-pop was at all. K-pop, Korean pop music. I'm like, oh shit. Like, yeah, shit, why don't you write some songs, man? And, you know, let's see if we can get them placed on, you know, on a K-pop artist. Still no idea who a K-pop artist was, what K-pop was. Right. Nigga just said, listen, I could possibly get you a bag. I was broke. Went to the studio, wrote a song. Shit got placed. Just like that, I said.
Is that easy?
It's like
There's money over there?
I'm like, it's like that? Got that first check. I said, "Hey man, how many more songs y'all need?"
He said, "Are y'all even writing music over there?"
So yeah, and then fast forward to the placements on Chris Brown, Usher, and different people. Fast forward to that, it was like, man, I love this, but these songs that I write and give y'all the actual personal testimonies of my life. So I'm like, yo, let me start putting this out on myself. Let me start putting this out on myself and let's see what it does.
Yeah.
You Got It was supposed to be shopped to somebody. But I said, nah, we're going to keep it.
What made you make that decision?
Because I wrote the song to basically spark a flame in my wife during COVID. COVID, she's in the service industry. So, service, she go out, she's aesthetics, do eyebrows, permanent makeup, all that good shit. And everything shut down. Money stopped. Money slowed completely down. So, it's a stressful time, and she's pregnant with baby girl. I'm like, all right, what can I do? Because it's one thing for me to say, baby, it's going to be good. It's cool. It's cool. No, you good. Versus, let's put it in the song so that you can play that shit over and over and over and over and be reminded every day that you got it. It's all good.
The affirmations. Yeah.
And now, during COVID, the shit blew the fuck up. And I'm still independent.
Probably one of my favorite songs of all time, I'll be honest with you.
Nah,
I ain't bullshitting.
Nah, I appreciate it.
At least one of my favorite songs of all time. Top 5.
Definitely. Shit blew up in front of my eyes, like literally during COVID. And I knew that once the world opened back up, I was like, yeah, we're gonna be good. Because I saw the numbers. I saw the numbers do a 90-degree spike. I said, oh, we finna get some millions.
Yeah.
I knew that. I talking to bro. I'm like, I said, hey boy, we about to be straight, shot. He said, boy, this shit crazy. So, but it feels good though. This is how labels feel when they sign an artist and they see they shit just go stupid. They be sitting back like, oh, it's payday.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with that record. So when I said, baby, trust me. Just relax, keep working, had a baby. We're gonna be good.
We're gonna be good.
We're gonna be good.
Lo and behold, after that,
we
good.
$600K
on the wedding. I think we good.
I think we good. I think we straight. Nah, man, but that's what it was, and the whole world they come to like didn't know me not knowing this. The whole world needed to hear that message. That you got it.
It was the affirmation, like literally when you're playing it in the car and you're singing it.
Absolutely.
But it's like I do got it.
Right, and it was also a thing to say, hey, COVID happened out of the blue and you wasn't ready. So what you gonna do now to make sure that you are ready for this shit? Because it's
time to boss up.
It will happen again. It's time to boss up. Fix your credit. Go back to school, get that bag right. So when this shit do happen again, you can sit back with your feet up, sipping your wine. Like this shit will be over in about 6 months. We'll be good.
Yeah.
So now it's like, yeah, you're gonna be right in the moment, but now it's time for you to get your shit together, start that business you've been waiting, you've been holding off on, go get that degree you've been putting off, like go get that shit because you bullshitting. Yeah. And the world's still moving on. And I love
that you wrote that for your wife.
Yeah.
And that was actually a question that I had of you. How much of your music do you write for your wife? How much of it is based off of current events, past events, and then maybe just a figure of your imagination?
I would say 25% is current, events. 25% is past events. 25% is about my wife.
Okay.
And the other 25 is just my imagination. Yeah.
About a quarter everywhere. Evenly spread.
Yeah.
Has it ever gotten too far where your wife was like, well, hold on?
Yeah. I got an old record called Trust Issues. I was like, it's not that I don't trust you, I just don't trust myself. It was kind of like, dead ass, it was kind of like, it's some shit like, man, that's why I ain't got married yet, because I don't trust myself.
Right.
That was a real emotion that I felt. This was on 93, my album 93.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but I was young though. I was still young and I was just speaking my truth. Like, shit, ain't that I don't trust you. I don't trust myself, goddamn. I might on that Don Julio be trying to do something.
But that's the point though, because when it comes to soul writers, it's coming from somewhere.
Absolutely.
So anytime, at least I think about it, Well, you know, if it's you or somebody else who I know is really writing their shit,
Right.
I'll be like, damn, what Vedo talk about, man?
And sometimes that should be you know, accounts on other folk. Like people that went through some shit or whatever and told me a story. I'm like, oh, that's a good ass story, man. I'm finna write a song about that. I might give you some pub, but I might not. But I'm gonna write a song about that shit.
That's mad funny. That's mad funny. Okay, do you have an example of one you're like, yeah, I'm gonna take that?
Yvette. Yeah, the song I got with Anaya Lamise. You know, obviously it's kind of a depiction of the Jody and Yvette, Jody and Yvette, Baby Boy joint.
Baby Boy.
But I actually knew some motherfuckers who had a really abusive relationship against each other. It wasn't just he whooping her ass, she whooping his ass, they whooping each other ass. I'm like, this is a crazy, y'all good?
Yeah.
But they in love. I'm like, I don't want that type of love, but it's a good song though.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this song.
It is a good song.
It's a good song. I'm like, so people always say this is a toxic ass song. I like it, but I don't want no relationship.
Malcolm and Marie shit.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say Yvette, and that's one. Guess what? That's one of my top 10 biggest records that I've released.
Wow.
Yeah.
Subject
people
matter.
People love toxic ass shit.
Yeah. They really do, man. They really do. What I love about you though is at least maybe once, twice a month, I'm reposting some shit that you posted. Yeah. Which is probably part of that V-Mix.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, I listen to V-Mixes. I'm glad, you know, I'm glad I got a good rapport with all the artists and people that I met. Yeah. Because I be taking their records and just making them mine. I mean, give me that. This your beat? Thank you.
Yeah. Do you have to hit them up? Or do you hit them?
Well, it just depends. It just depends on if, I think it's different now because back then when we was doing V-Mixes, I'm pretty sure you know the Jacquees and LMA shit.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
It was kind of like, you got to do the business right. Because the label don't give a fuck about, you know, you doing the cover of the song.
Exactly. They
want to make money.
Yeah.
So if you do the business of it right and make sure that everybody is, you know, compensated the right way, you'll be good.
Yeah. And
that's why I think that with us, it's like, yeah, we're going to do these V-Mixes. Let's figure out a way to make sure everybody is, you know, compensated fairly and everybody get their paper. Mind you, I don't get any publishing from those V-Mixes, you know, at all. You know, I don't get in. So it's just like, let's keep this up. This helps build my fan base. Yeah. This helps build up my numbers for when I do release my original shit. So don't take it down. You can have all the shit. You can have the proceeds from it, but let me get this. Let me get these views and these clicks. They're like, all right, whatever. And they, you know, so some of them V-Mixes make a lot of money. Now niggas don't see it. Yeah. But guess what? I get the fans from it. I get the looks from it, and the fans go listen to my music, in which I do, you know, profit off of.
Yeah. I got some tops. I got Lovin' on Me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was a different one, man. I didn't think people was gonna rock with that one. I loved it. Oh. I didn't think people was gonna like it because, in my opinion, it was a little cheesy with the ABC joint. It was like, I was like, but I thought it was dope though. I was like, everybody putting out corny shit. Fuck it, put it out. I said, everybody putting out corny shit. Put it out, and the shit went stupid.
The fact that you even called your shit corny is like...
Yeah, I was like, this is not something I would say, but I'm going to say it.
But I'm going to say it anyway.
And it goes like that. That's the beauty of music.
Because we catch the shit.
You catch it. Niggas is like, oh, yo, he used the ABC joint. I'm like, nigga. I'm like,
this is what y'all niggas going crazy for, nigga?
You excited? I said, all right, okay. But yeah, that's what it was. But I mean, obviously the song is amazing. I love the song. But I thought it was just a tad. My wife was like, no, that shit hard.
That shit hard.
I said, all right, fuck it. Put it out. That shit went stupid.
All my mamas.
All my mama loved that one. Snooze went stupid. I love Snooze.
What's probably like your top one?
Oh man, I gotta say Girls Need Love. When I did a minute ago, Girls Need Love. Oh, that Good Too. The Good remix. Yeah. Did that one. Man, even back then I got like shit like I did a remix to How Does It Feel? D'Angelo, that's one of my favorite joints. Trip. So I've been doing these V-mixes for a long time. Like niggas who really up on it, they know like this nigga I can have 2 albums of V-mixes right now. But I mean, you know, that's just the way to build a fan base, man.
Yeah. So when it comes to the artists, do they hit you up and say, yeah, actually, let's figure this out? Have you has any conversation happened if I was on one of these remixes?
Yeah.
Has it gone? Has it gone?
I mean, it not necessarily like, hey, we want to put you on a remix, but I've definitely gotten the attention of motherfuckers like, hey, I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. You killed that shit.
Yeah.
That shit hard, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's for somebody like me, that's all I need. I need you to watch. That's all. I promise you're gonna be wild. You're gonna be like, oh, nah, this nigga hard. This nigga hard for real. So I just need motherfuckers to watch. That's all.
I love when you was on tour, man.
Yeah.
Cause I was front and center at that SOB shit, man.
Yeah,
I was
that's my
like,
shit.
Speaking of watching, I'm gonna go watch my boy.
Yeah. In fact, I love tour, man. It's a way for me to really connect with the fans and really like let them know that I appreciate y'all so much. Like it's motherfuckers that get mad because they pay for VIP. And I give everybody VIP treatment. I give everybody VIP treatment. But that's just always been my thing though. It's like, man, I'm just super grateful and just humble when it comes to the fact that damn, these people found babysitters, took off work, traveled, bought new clothes to come out and see a nigga perform. Songs that they already listened to at home.
Word.
You know?
It's different in the flesh, but for you, because we're actually hearing you perform.
Right.
I'll be honest with you, it's some shit I'll be like, I could have stayed at home.
Right. I could have stayed at home with that shit. But nah, man, I mean, it's just a beautiful thing, man. Tour has also showed me the importance of spending time with your family too.
Really?
Because you be gone for months at a time. And you know, you get home and you miss so much, especially with a child. Right. You miss so much. Oh damn, my baby can count to 50 now?
Yeah.
When did this happen? Oh, this happened last week, but I'm on tour. So, you know, it shows me the importance of just spending time with your family.
What do you miss the most when you're away?
Man, my bed. No, I miss.
I only miss my bed and my mama.
Nah, right. I miss waking up. I miss my routine, if that makes sense. I miss my routine, and I can say that with pure confidence. My routine consists of me getting up in the morning, seeing my wife. She probably up before me or not, watching her sleep, going and checking on my daughter. You know, robe on, go get me some coffee. I'm an old man. I'm an old head.
The robe on and coffee is crazy.
Go get me some robe on, coffee, check some emails, whoop, go to the gym, come home, you know, chill for a little bit, go pick my daughter up from school. And that's my routine. I miss that because that's reality for me. Right. Like people like, you know, when you out here on these shows, doing all these shows, I mean, that's fun. But the reality of it is when you get home and the dust settles, that's the reality. That's what you got to come home to. That's what you got to, you know, be in love with. That's what you got to be okay with. That. Everything else, we can modify that shit. This we can't modify. This is reality.
This is it. This is what we really got to come home and deal with, man. Speaking of home, Michigan. Michigan is home, man.
Yeah, man.
Musically, home of some of the greats. You think Stevie, Aretha, Al Green, Marvin Gaye.
Come on,
I didn't
now.
realize y'all had.
We do.
Shit.
We do. Motown.
Vedo.
You know, shout out to my boy Honorable C Note, super producer. You know.
Yeah.
And we from the same town, the actual same city.
Were y'all around at the same time though?
Nah, he's older than me.
Yeah,
But he's older. But we did some stuff on my last one of my albums. He did Yesterday. It's a record I did called Yesterday. Amazing record. But shout out to him too, man. Putting on for the city. But yeah, Benton Harbor, man. I would tell people Benton Harbor made me who I am. I wouldn't change it for anything.
In what ways?
Made me hard, made me pause. Wow. That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy, y'all. Nah, made me grow a tough shell, tough skin.
Yeah.
You know, Benton Harbor is one of those places where it was a dog-eat-dog thing, man. It was like, you know, hey, listen, you finna get out?
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you kind of gotta get up out of there without nobody knowing. And you just had to go. Next thing you know, what? Oh man, that nigga went to Atlanta. A word? You know, so it's a beautiful thing. My mom is buried there. A lot of my family is there still. Very colorful. That's where niggas learn to fight. You know what I mean? That's where, you know, that's where everything happened, man. Benton Harbor, I experienced a lot of shit growing up as a child in Benton Harbor. but it shaped me into this person I am now.
Damn, I didn't think Vedo would really be fighting and shit.
Man, what? Listen. Well, the thing was this. So I'm a singing nigga.
Yeah, that's what I...
So,
you know, they...
I'm singing to your hoe. I'm sorry.
So you was singing it?
I'm singing to your girl, bro. Like, if she want to hear something, ooh, hey, listen. You know, back then, like, at that point, when you start singing to a chick, she get excited.
Right.
That was one of them things, like, motherfuckers just weren't growing up with people who knew how to sing.
Right.
Like, really knew how to sing. So that was the majority of where my fights came from.
You was singing to niggas' hoes.
Me singing to niggas' hoes. Me being the singer in the school, and a lot of the girls, you know, and they just liked a guy that could sing.
Yeah.
So niggas would get, you know, jealous and get a little envious about that, but then they didn't know I was really like that though. As a singing nigga.
As a singing nigga.
As a singing nigga. I was like, yeah, we can hit.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I had a whole bunch of brothers and cousins too. So if it was anything out of my realm of size,
right,
everybody pulling up. Like, and that's just what it was.
Damn.
I mean, that kind of transferred from Ben Harbor, and I went to South Bend, Indiana.
Okay.
I stayed there for a little bit too. Met a bunch of beautiful people there, my homies that I'm still in contact with too. And then came to Atlanta with my dad, which I still had that streak, chip on my shoulder. Like, I'm gonna go in here in this school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my thing. I gotta get into these fights though, because I need niggas to know I ain't no hoe type shit. You know? And so that was kind of like the you know, my thing. My dad set me down like, son, you know you ain't gotta do that. I'm like, well, yeah, I do, because if I don't, they gonna think I'm
soft because I'm a singing
exactly,
nigga.
Right, exactly. But all in all, man, it worked out. You know, I probably been in Atlanta. I probably been into like maybe 4 or 5 fights, and I've been there 15 years as a child.
I don't want to see.
Hell nah, man. Listen, I'm not fighting no more. I'm not fighting no more. I got security now.
Yeah, please.
I'm not fighting no more.
I don't see Vedo punching nobody in they fucking shit.
Nah, I don't want to do that, man. Honestly, actually right now I'm a very non-confrontational person.
I love that.
You know, I try to, you know, if I can talk the situation out, cool. You know, hey, I'm trying to get home, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, because if something go down and you know, all these niggas you don't even see, I'm with 50 people, but you don't even see them though.
You don't see them.
So if something happened to you, that you come back and retaliate, and somebody
it's a trickle down.
Yeah, it's a trickle down. So let's just shake it up. You know what I mean? And hey, my bad, dog. If I stepped on your shoe, something you ain't like what I said, my fault, baby. My bad.
We good.
You know what I mean? We good. And I think that's the grown man way to handle things.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Grown man shit. Vedo is here.
Yeah.
I know you got to get out of here, man. But when we talk about next chapter, we spoke about it a little bit. What's immediate next steps for Vedo's next chapter?
Man, I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sit back and reflect on these 8 albums, these relationships in the past that I've built, family, friends. I'm gonna sit back and just figure out the next step. Because for me, this would be, when I drop this next shit, I do have a whole nother album ready too. Whole nother album ready. But when I drop this next shit, I want this to be a reintroduction into, you know, Vedo. Like, hey, this is the married Vedo. This is the business savvy Vedo. This is the father Vedo. This is the, you know, like the role model Vedo. This is the, you know, it's just so much more I want to give the people. So I think I'm just gonna sit back, you know, water some of these seeds that I've planted in other things business wise, and just let the fans listen to the music that I've given them, appreciate it, because this new shit, Swaggy.
Yeah,
this new shit.
You gotta tell me.
Listen, man, I'm extremely proud about this new shit. So I'm just gonna sit back and relish in the moment, man. Relish in the trees that I've planted and grown and I've seen grown. I'm just gonna sit back like an old man in my lawn chair, like, hey, you know, I'm coming back. Yeah, you know, I'm just chilling, you know.
Do you feel like there's anything missing from your brand or anything that you feel like you don't get recognized enough for?
Nah, I don't. I think only thing I'm missing is the masses. The masses. I think, you know, we have a very, very large fan base here online, but imagine how many people don't know Vedo. Imagine if they did, though.
We gonna make them know Vedo.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna make them know Vedo.
That's the only thing I think I'm missing. It's just the masses, the people, because the authenticity will shine through. I think I'm a firm believer, and I can make anybody a fan of my music if I can just get you to sit down and listen to it. Anybody. I don't care race, gender, beliefs, background, ethnicity. I don't care. If I can get you to sit down and listen to my shit, you're gonna be like, you know what? I fuck with boy. I'm gonna save his music to my phone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how I got put on.
I mean, that's how
Straight
I go.
like that, man.
That's how I go, man. You know, that's how I go.
Vedo, listen, brother.
That.
You know I love you, man.
Always, baby.
I really do appreciate you
Absolutely.
pulling up to our crib, blessing the crib, man.
And this is homey. This is definitely feel like I'm at home. You know what I mean? Like I like this. This is I feel at ease. You know, some places you go, you be like,
what the fuck going on?
What the fuck? You gotta hurry up. Hey, tell us to wrap this shit up. You know, like, but nah, this is home, man. You family. I feel like we definitely have a great rapport together, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I love you. Anything you need from me, I'm here.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. And I'm excited for this next chapter. Maybe I'll pull up a lawn chair next to you after I do this shit, man.
And let's just see the shit. Let's just look at the beauty of it.
Yeah. Watch it come together.
Yeah,
Watch it come together, man. Tell people where to follow you and where to hear this album.
Absolutely. Everything. Follow me Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Vedo the Singer. That's VedoTheSinger. My album Next Chapter is out everywhere. Streaming, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music. I don't give everywhere. It's just Google that shit.
Just Google that shit. All right.
Absolutely.
And I'm Swaggy Sie. This is another episode of Swaggy Sie the Encore. Make sure you're following us on the socials and on YouTube, man. Click that like, subscribe right now. SS the Encore. All right. We'll be back with another episode soon.
Vedo, baby.